Hello everybody, welcome back to another video on the channel. Today we are doing another episode of the Save Tours where I show you all of my favorite community lots in each of the Sims 4 worlds that we have here. And the last episode that we did these two, Willow Creek and Oasis Springs. And today we're doing Newcrest, and Newcrest gets its own video. I was actually going to merge and do both of these worlds because, no spoilers, but I have Magnolia Promenade all done too, and it only has 4 lots. But as you can see here, I have a lot of lots in Newcrest, so I thought that this deserved its own video to go through each one. So with no further ado, let's get started. The first lot I want to show you guys today is actually something I built. So this is the Newcrest Community Center, and it is on my gallery at Brookie Baby 16. And yes, it does look like a house. And I apologize for that. I can't build community lots. Whenever I do, they look exactly like houses. So, well, this is what we have. It's a community center, not a house. But outside here, we have a basketball court that you can have basketball teams come to, and the parents will sit and they will watch their kids play basketball. So that's what I like about this. And we have some seating area here, and someone actually left their laptop here when they were using it. So that's a nice little touch of realism, I guess. And if you go around the back here, we actually have a soccer field where when Cassie, my current household sim, was 5, they actually lived right there. And this is where Drew's family lives, and this is where Cassie's family lives. So they used to walk over here all the time, and Drew and Cassie would always play soccer right here. That's why there's so many soccer balls, because they just kind of bring their own and then they spawn. But yeah, this is where I brought Cassie for her little soccer club. And inside we have a lot more skill rooms. In here I just put a little seating area, and there's some cake because there's a cooking class here, so I'm assuming people put their stuff here. In here we have a little cafe which actually functions, so I set the lot as a cafe, so your Sims will come in here and order and they can sit. Then we have some bathrooms, and over here is where I put the computer club. So if you want to have a writing club or a programming club or anything like that, this is where they would meet and they'd go in here. This is basically what I imagine to be like a club hangout for any club that you choose to make. Like this over here is a singing room where your singers can come and practice, and same with the piano club, they can come and practice. In here is like a dance studio in my mind, or a cheer if you want to do that. They play music here, and you can do the group dances on this as kind of like a dance routine, and that's why I like that. And in here is the art studio, and your Sims will actually paint these things. If you do paint from reference and turn around the camera, you can paint these things. So that's why I put the art studio here. And if you go upstairs, we have the little kids corner up here. I don't know why the railing is missing. It's not supposed to be. I apologize. But this is in my mind what the tutoring room is, and there's books absolutely everywhere, but this is where tutoring is. So after school, sometimes if my Sims have low grades in school, I'll bring them here and they all do their homework together as like kind of a tutoring club. And then we have a little art club for kids and a violin club. So your children's Sims can come here in their own groups as well. And then here's a little photography studio. If you want to get professional pictures done, you can come here. And then we have the cooking class, so your Sims can come in here and cook together. And then we have a little gardening club where they can get their gardening skill up by using these, and then guitar and violin in here where your Sims will practice the violin and guitar skills. And that is my version of this little community center that I put in Newcrest. Again, it is on the gallery at Brookie Baby 16. The next lot I want to show you guys today was one of my favorites, again, for teen gameplay, and that is the youth center. And this is a teens only, or I guess kids can come here too. It's no discrimination for ages here, but your teen and kids Sims can come here after school, and especially the new high school pack coming out, this will be very helpful to bring your kids after school, and I feel like it would fit really well in the new world as well. From what I've seen of the map view. But I just really love this build. I have had so much storyline things happen here. So many relationships have started. So many breakups. Everything has happened in this build right here. And it is called Youth Center, and it is by MrsPhae on the gallery, P-H-A-E. I will put that in the description along with the others as well in case you guys need spelling help. But when you come inside, you have a little entryway. There's a little front reception desk here, and there's even a little cafeteria with a toddler chair if you want, because toddlers can actually come here too, and kids, and we'll get to that in a minute. But there's a cafeteria area here where your Sims can order food and they can eat if they're here after school and they need a snack. And then there's bathrooms, of course, and there's even toddler bathrooms. And over here, there actually is a kids area, like kind of like a daycare. So you can use this as an after-school daycare if you want your kids to come here. It looks like someone broke the dollhouse in my game, but whatever. Then outside is where most of my Sims hang out. There is a little bar area for your Sims to order drinks and food if they want to and eat. And then there's a toddler slide, and then there's a little movie area out here for movie nights as well. And then if you go upstairs, we'll go upstairs first. There's a library where you can read and do your homework together. And then there's a little computer area where you can study online or do whatever you want to do in there. There actually is an art studio where a bunch of Sims in my game have actually painted a bunch of photos. And you see Miles Salas painted that one, and there's a bunch of things up here that your Sims can do as well. So this is a really nice place. And then if you go in the basement, there's actually more. There's a bunch of music studios, and I actually put this in here. This wasn't here originally. When you have the game, you will only have this part over here. I added a photo studio in mine because I love my teen Sims to take photos together. So I made this little makeshift photo studio area, which I have so many pictures of my Sims in, by the way. But with you download this, you can have this, which is a little stage area where you can sing to a bunch of people, and then a little music practice room. And there actually is a crime board here, so, you know, I don't know, but you use that if you want to. But this, again, is the Youth Center lot by MrsPhae on the gallery. The next lot that I'm showing you guys today is the Harbor Recreation Center, and it is built by LilSimsie on the gallery, as a lot of my builds are. The next one I'm going to show you is also by LilSimsie. But this one is the Harbor Recreation Center. It is a gym, and when you come inside, you have a little like sitting area with a little reception desk. You have a little cafeteria and some sitting area, plus you have some treadmills over here. Then we have a whole indoor pool for swimming and some locker rooms with showers and stuff. And then upstairs we have more gym equipment that's just kind of, you know, for punching bags, these workout materials, and then more treadmills. And then if you go outside, there actually is a kids play area. So if you want to bring your kids to the gym, no babysitter, then they can play while you can play basketball as well. So this is a really functional, good lot. If you're looking for gyms to add to your world, I recommend this one a lot. I've actually gone here a couple times with my Sims, and it is just very functional, and there's no bugs or problems with it. Nothing is like too close together so your Sims won't glitch out. And it just works overall really well, and it's like, you know, you can bring your kids here too, you know, and you can do everything you want here. You can play basketball, you can swim, you can work out, you can eat, shower for rags to riches. You can do anything you want in this gym. So again, LilSimsie Harbor Recreation Center, amazing lot to have in your game if you're looking for gyms. The next lot I'm going to show you today is another one by LilSimsie, and this one is the Newcrest Public Pool on the gallery. And this lot is absolutely amazing for so many different reasons. If your Sims it's a nice hot heat wave in the summer season, and your Sims don't have a pool in their backyard, maybe they live in a backyard, maybe they live in an apartment, or maybe they live in a small house that doesn't have much of a backyard, because us builders, you know what that's like. But then you can come to the public pool, and it has a giant swimming pool, by the way, that you can swim in, plus tons of seating, and then more seating over here with these little fire pits in them. And then under here, there actually is more. There's more seating, there's a bar, there's barbecues, everything. And when you come down, you have the same as the other lot I showed you in the last video, which has the vending machines and the bathrooms. So big lot, functional, works perfect. I can say this myself because my current household Sim, as you guys know, Cassie, when she was younger, she was in a ton of sports, as we already talked about earlier. When she was on the soccer team, in the summer she always did swimming with her friends. And they would have swim lessons here, and I'd get them to swim laps around here, and they would swim in circles, and it was honestly just really amazing to watch because it gives that functionality in your game of a swim club if you want it, or if you just want to have some Sims swim around on a hot day. Because when I played on this lot in the summertime, it was always packed. There was a bunch of Sims sitting here, some at the bar, some at the tables in here, and there was always a ton of Sims swimming in here. Like, I mean, probably about like 9, 10, always in the pool. And if I could change something, I would, but I don't think toddlers are out when this was made. I would put kiddie pools along this side for your toddlers so it can be fun for the entire family. But besides that, this lot is an amazing lot to bring your Sims to if you want a nice place to go in the summertime to swim and just spend some quality family time together. The next lot I want to show you guys today is another one that I really love for gameplay. If you are looking for a versatile lot to bring your Sims to in your gameplay for no like super special occasion or really anything that needs big fancy things in it, this is actually arguably pretty fancy. But if you're just looking for a nice restaurant to bring your Sims to for a family dinner or anything, I suggest here. I have had so many Sims go to this restaurant right here. It is called the Downtown Restaurant, and it is by Grodes7546. And I usually bring my Sims here for brunch, dinner, first dates, everything has been at this restaurant here. So you have tons of seating outside. You have 3, 4, and then you have another table 4, and then you have a big table for 8 actually for your bigger family if you want to sit outside. And then when you come inside, you have more and more seating. You have a little booth in the corner here that has a little booth for 2 if you want to sit there. And then over here, we have a table for 4, 2, 2, 2, and 2 for all those first dates. And then the big kitchen over here, plus the bathrooms. And if you go upstairs, there's more seating for 2. 4, it looks like some Sims are in the middle of eating. Anyway, and then 4 and another 4 and then another 2. So you can even do that. And even in here, we have a little staff room by the looks of it. It has a little couch and a computer. So you can really do anything you want in this gameplay. If you want your Sims to own this restaurant, they even have a little break room. And this is just an amazing restaurant to own and have fun with when you're playing, because it's just such an amazing lot to play in for the restaurant gameplay if you're into playing with restaurants. I know a lot of people aren't a big fan of them because Dine Out is pretty glitchy, and you know, I get that, but this restaurant is a really good functional gameplay. The only problems I had with it is sitting up here takes the food forever to get to you because they have to go up these long staircases and then bring it. But besides that, I really like this restaurant, and I usually get my Sims sit out here, or if it's a warmer day outside, they all sit out here. But it's a very good restaurant for gameplay if you like that kind of stuff. The last lot I'm going to be showing you guys today is one of my absolute favorites for any type of gameplay that you might be playing in your game. I mean, like, really, I think this lot is so perfect. You can play this lot when you're playing with family gameplay, for first dates. You can play this if you're having a single sim. You can play this if you have a group of friends, anything. This lot is so perfect for this. This is the Windenburg Arcade by Techie74 on the gallery, and it is a fully functional arcade for your Sims to play in. So when you walk in, you have vending machines and a ginormous bar that actually functions, and you can buy food and drinks here if you want to have a little game night. And then there's little singing out jukeboxes. There is actually a cards table here that you want to play cards. There's Don't Wake the Llama on 2 different places, and another cards table. There's TV to play video games on. There's darts, foosball. Then there's a bunch of these arcade machines literally everywhere, and you can quite literally do any gameplay in here. I usually use this for family gameplay. I usually bring like my Sims and their kids here and they play on these, or I've actually had a couple. Cassie's dad, Adam, he used to be in a gaming club where he would have like a gaming team. I'd say it was like an e-sports team where they would come here all the time, when I show you in a minute, and they would compete in the tournaments that you do when you're high up in the gaming skill, and they'd play together. So if we go downstairs, there is just as much more things to do. There's actually 2 bathrooms that you guys can use, of course. And down here is where I always had my club meetings for the gaming club. There is a ton of computers that you guys can play video games on. And if you bring kids Sims here and their parents are playing on the computers, there's a ton of toys around for your Sims to play with. And in here, there is these virtual reality game stations, and your Sims can also play on these. So this lot is another amazing lot for any type of gameplay. And another thing that I like about it, which I think not a lot of people think of, is back here we have this big, wide, open space. As you can see, it is huge out here. And what I did was I always threw kids' birthday parties here because Well, it's an arcade. I threw a bunch of kids' birthday parties where my kids would bring all their friends and they play in the arcade. And then out here, I'd set up a big long table with a bunch of chairs and another table over here and put the cake and the drinks and all that stuff here. And then have a kids' birthday party where I'll eat cake and age up out here. And they could play inside as well. And I think that that's just another good idea. As I said, this lot amazing for any type of gameplay that you want to do. But that is the last thing I'm showing you today. So again, the Windenburg Arcade by Techie74 on the gallery. Alright everybody, and that is it for the Newcrest video of me showing off a little bit of my save world by world. And the next video I will be showing you guys probably, well, let's see, a Magnolia Promenade, and depending on what I have, because Windenburg I have a ton of community lots in, so that's probably gonna need its own video. So maybe I'll show off Magnolia Promenade with another video with San Myshuno probably, because San Myshuno I only actually have like 3 lots in because it is mostly apartments. So next video we are going to probably be doing Windenburg lots, so that's gonna be a longer one, so stay tuned for that. But if you like this video, I make Sims videos every single day on my channel, basically every single day, and I make builds and cast videos, some current household videos, and videos like this one where I show you guys off the best community lots I think you guys should have in your game for all kinds of different storylines and gameplay ideas that you might want. So if you like that kind of stuff and you want to see more lots that you should add to your game, don't forget to subscribe and like the video and leave a comment down below about other things that you want me to do on my channel, because I'm open to suggestions of any kind. Anyways, that's all for this video, so I will see you guys in the next one. Bye guys.